So let's talk about a new kind of global conflict. It's not fought with tanks or jets, it's a digital Cold War, a high stakes battle for control of our online world, our data, and maybe most importantly, our shared sense of reality. I mean, it seems like a simple question, right? Who controls what you see online? Is it you? Is it the platforms you use every day? Or increasingly, is it governments trying to lay down the law for everyone? The answer is getting trickier by the day. In this whole thing, it's really a war being fought on two different fronts. And what's wild is that they might seem totally separate at first, but trust me, they're deeply, deeply connected. On one side, you have a huge political fight over the rules. And on the other, you have a technological assault on reality itself. Okay, so let's dive into that first front, this massive geopolitical clash, mainly between the United States and the European Union, over who gets to write the rule book for the internet. And hey, this isn't some abstract theoretical debate. Things got real, fast in late 2025. You had the EU slap a huge fine on Elon Musk's X platform. The Trump administration fired back, first by hitting pause on a massive tech deal with the UK because they had a similar law, and then, right before Christmas, they went even further, imposing a visa ban on top European officials. Okay, so this really gets to the heart of the matter. The US and the EU are coming at this from two completely different places, and it's all rooted in their history. In the US, it's all about the First Amendment. The philosophy is the best way to fight bad speech is with more speech. But the EU, shaped by the traumas of the 20th century, has a different take. They believe you have to proactively regulate to protect democracy from things like hate speech and disinformation. And that's where their big law, the Digital Services Act, or DSA, comes in. Washington looks at it and sees an attempt to censor Americans. But Brussels says, look, if you want to do business here, you have to follow our rules. So this is the official line from the US, laid out by Secretary of State Marco Rubio. And the core argument? It's all about one word: sovereignty. The view from the administration is that this is a foreign power reaching across the ocean to control what Americans can say on platforms that are owned by American companies. But then you get the European counterpunch. This is from Thierry Breton, one of the architects of that very law, right after he was sanctioned by the US. He's essentially flipping the whole script, saying, hey, America, you think we're the censors? Maybe you should look at the unchecked power of the algorithms on your own platforms. It is a total clash of worldviews. All right, so while the politicians are battling it out over the rules of the road, a completely different front is opening up. This one's technological. It's a direct assault on reality itself, and the weapon of choice is the deep fake. Okay, just to give you a sense of the scale here, let's start with a baseline number. Back in 2023, there were about 500,000 deepfake files shared online. Now, that already sounds like a lot, right? But believe me, that was just the warm-up act. But get this. By 2025, that number is projected to absolutely explode to 8 million. We're not talking about simple growth here. This is exponential, viral proliferation. It's spreading faster than almost any other cyber threat out there. And this isn't just about silly memes or political gags. This has a massive real-world financial cost. Look at these numbers for fraud attempts using this tech. A 3,000% surge globally in just 1 year, over 1,700% in North America alone. This technology has become an incredibly powerful engine for crime. So what is a deepfake, really? Let's just quickly define it. Put simply, it's any kind of synthetic media, an image, a video, even an audio clip, where AI has been used to alter or completely replace a person's face or voice. The whole point is to create a digital puppet that is so good it's impossible to tell it's not the real person. And this is where those two wars we talked about, the political one and the technological one, smash right into each other. Because whether it's political disinformation or a deepfake scam, the target is exactly the same: us, the human mind. We're the weak link. And that leads to what you could call a really dangerous confidence gap. If you ask most people, about 60% of us actually, we feel pretty good about our chances. We think, yeah, I could probably spot a fake. We trust our eyes, we trust our ears. But here's the brutal reality check. When you put people in a controlled study and show them high-quality deepfake videos, our actual accuracy plummets to just under 25%. That means we're wrong more than 3/4 of the time. Our confidence? Totally misplaced. And what makes us even more vulnerable is the very environment we live in online. You've got two things working against us. First, the filter bubble, where algorithms basically decide what we see, feeding us more of what they think we already like.
And then there's the echo chamber, which is something we do to ourselves by choosing to mostly listen to people who already agree with us. It's the perfect storm for disinformation to thrive.
So, what happens when you take that big, messy geopolitical fight over truth and you combine it with technology that can literally fake reality? Well, you get a catastrophic collision. And the ultimate victim is our shared sense of what's even real anymore. This all leads to a really dangerous phenomenon called the liar's dividend. Think about it. It's the ultimate trump card for bad actors. If fake videos are everywhere, it becomes super easy to just dismiss a real video, say of a politician taking a bribe or a CEO saying something incriminating, as just another deepfake. Suddenly, objective truth isn't fact anymore. It's just an opinion. And trust completely falls apart. Okay, so that's all pretty grim. But look, we're not totally helpless here. There are practical things we can do. Experts often point to a simple defense, like this 5-step checklist here. The big idea is to verify things out of band, basically through a totally separate channel. So if your boss emails with an urgent, weird request, you pause, you don't reply, you call them back on a phone number you already have for them. It's a simple, pretty low-tech solution for a very high-tech problem. And all of this, it really leaves us with a central, defining question of our new digital age. This whole fight, this digital Cold War, it's about so much more than sanctions or bits of code. It's a fight for the future of truth itself. Because when anyone can fake anything, how on earth do we agree on what's real?